welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to LEANN Rhymes. We are going to react to the song Blue and it is requested by our patron AZ Music Lover.
Headphones please. Let's get started with our first time single take honest reaction. Beautifully sung. More than anything else, I love the way she sung this. To be really honest, that was it for me. The lyrics didn't do much because it was nothing new at all. In fact, the music was okay, like a country music song. But what really stood out was the way she sung that blue and a couple of other words here and there. Those stretches and going up and down with it, the volume. What they call it, yodeling? Something like that,
I'm not
right?
sure if this also is yodeling, but yeah. Back in the days, I think it was more popular than it is now.
Yeah, this was beautiful. A beautiful demonstration of playing with a particular word, stretching it and singing it so beautifully. It's not at all easy. It was easily the best thing to hear for me in this whole song. Whenever she did that, she only did it for blue. She did it for a lonesome, I think, and later on for one more word towards the end. I realized or over, one of them. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. The blue was something that I was waiting for. Whenever the blue came, I was very happy. Unfortunately, when you really want repetitions of something in a song, it is not there. And when you don't want it, it seems to be there all the time. The same words, same lines repeated again and again. Yeah, when you would have loved that blue to be there a good 8 times more, it wasn't. I loved it. Love the way she sung it. Nothing much to say about the lyrics really. But obviously we'll analyze it in our own way if we have the time. And musically, it was good. It was nice. Very soulful guitar. Guitar playing was soulful. What about you? What are your initial thoughts and feelings about LEANN Rimes' song Blue and the way she sang it?
The way she sang it. Just like you, for me also the highlight is her voice and the way she sang it. Even though the music was good, the music that was playing along with her singing was going well. But all that a person will listen to on the first time is her voice and her voice, because that was done specially. I remember the last time we reacted to Hank William III. He had almost throughout the song, he also did this. Isn't it? The same thing he was doing. He did it the whole song. Almost each line.
The whole song, even there, it was few more words than here.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Few more time, but not the whole song.
That's the,
If it is done the whole song, and then if it's the whole song is sung that way, it would be a very long song.
no, more or
And
less.
secondly,
like,
it wouldn't
was a
have,
lot.
it wouldn't be so attractive.
Yeah.
It has to be done just one word every 3 lines.
Like make it shine.
4
there.
lines,
Yeah, highlight it.
Otherwise, it will not be highlighted. You won't notice it that much if it's done all the time.
that is true.
It has to be very. This was done, in fact, beautifully. I would have liked a few more repetitions, but I guess for the time limit of the song, it was around 3 minutes.
Yeah.
This was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
But that was all there is to it.
Yeah,
You know, I
actually.
wish the lyrics were more relevant and meaningful, or better and not so repetitive. I wish the music was little bit more richer than what I heard. So it was just the singing that did it for me. So would I invest in a, in a song or album just for that? I seriously doubt it.
Not for that.
No.
I can't even do that. I don't
I've
know.
heard it once. It's okay. You know, the more you hear it, the more beyond a point it may get even a tad irritating for someone like me. You know, so it's my opinion.
Okay, so I liked it. I liked the way she sang it. At least this one, for the length and all, I guess then it's perfect. For what it's worth, it's good. Good enough for the song. Blue. What she's asking him is, she feels lonesome without him, and she
blue.
wants him to feel similar
Yeah,
for
the
her.
message is very clear. She's blue and lonesome without him, and she's expecting him to feel the same, but he's already walked out the door. Now that it's over, I've realized. So what are you singing this for then? That's what I found really amusing when that came. Like, what on earth are you singing this for? Okay, so you want him back. I must say this. I usually don't, I avoid, when it comes to country music, because I have such a close attachment with it. I don't usually like to go down this road, but it must be said, enough of the crying, enough of the begging, enough of the pleading, enough of the sorrow, enough of the tears, enough of the, oh, I've been treated so bad kind of songs. Enough of it. It's there in southern rock, it's there in country music, more than any other genre I've heard, to be very honest.
Okay.
Maybe I've not heard enough of rap hip hop, maybe it's there too, but enough of it. I've been listening to it from birth. Move on. Just move on. There's more to life than just one guy or one girl and how she left you and left you so miserable. You're not a whipping post. Get real. Enough of it. I'm done with these kind of songs. Quite honestly, these kind of songs which say, I'm lonesome without you and I'm sad. How much of it will you put out there? It does reflect on the culture, I must say it again. When it happens so often, as a sociology graduate, a major, I must say this is overdone. This is overdone.
Of the music industry you're saying, or of feeling
No. Music which I've heard in country music, southern rock, maybe a bit in classic rock, but mainly southern rock and country music, specifically country music. It's overdone. Quit crying, quit sobbing, quit feeling sorry for yourself, quit feeling miserable because she left you, he left you. It's life, it's part of life. It is a reflection of your culture at the end of the day. Are you going to highlight your culture in such a shoddy, shady, sorrowful, does the rest of the world look at you with sympathy or disgust? That it happens so often that there's so many songs about it. I love country music. Get real for a change. That's why people don't listen to country music that much anymore. It needs to be said. This is the reason. It's great singing, great music, but the lyrics, oh my God. How much of it?
Come on, shake it off.
That's why Taylor Swift became a pop star.
That's what I'm talking
Let's
about.
put it that
Shake
way.
it off.
She realized, I've had enough of this, let's do it in another genre.
Let's do the
Let's ruin
opposite.
that genre. Let's ruin that genre. I've ruined this, let's ruin that as well.
Let's do the opposite of it. That's what she decided.
Yeah.
She won't be sobbing anymore.
She's a good singer again. Taylor Swift or LEANN RIMES. Taylor Swift is amazingly awesome as a singer. I love her singing. The only reason, one of the biggest reasons she has sustained herself till today, even though she's much older and she still sings songs which a preteen or a teenager should be singing. Vengeful preteen and teenager from America.
Yeah.
Let's put it more precisely.
Yeah.
Those kind of songs she sings. Still, she has a huge following and fan base and
Because she can
sales.
sing well.
Because she's a great singer at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And so too LEANN RIMES. She's
Yeah,
obviously
her voice
a
is
phenomenal singer.
Yeah.
In the same league as Taylor Swift, perhaps even better than her.
Yeah.
In recent times, if you compare, this is obviously better than today's Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But where they fall short and they highlight their culture and they land so miserably to the rest of the world is this, get on with it here. A relationship is a relationship. If it ended probably because of you. I have no doubt the relationship ended because of her. This is
She
the way
wanted
you
him to
are.
feel blue.
You want them to feel blue and lonesome. Who wants to be with a person like that? Not me. Not me and not most of the world. The sane world does not want to be
Sane
like
world.
that. It obviously shows where they are bordered on. If they write like that. I need to be real because I've had enough of this. I've taken it for a long time in my life.
No more.
I often ask, where is this? My life doesn't have this. I've ended relationships and relationships have been ended and I've been kicked out the door. I have not stood there and begged for,
Gone back.
please come, let me come in. Oh, let me come in, please. Oh, are you lonesome tonight? Oh no, she isn't because she dumped you. She dumped you and she's happy about it. She's enjoying herself. She's moved on. You're the one who's feeling lonesome.
Yeah.
Get real.
Get real.
I would never do that. Any sane person
Yeah.
who has a little bit of self-respect would not be that way, begging and begging all the time. It's a beggar's song, which I have no respect for such artists. I love the voice, but I must say it for what it is. The words are much more valuable than the music can ever be.
Yeah.
And they really do a huge disrespect and disservice to themselves by creating songs. Like this.
when it comes to the breakup and a post-breakup song.
Hang on, Kirti. I know people will say I don't give you to talk and all that.
It's okay.
It's a usual way of twisting the issue. It's
Yeah.
again a cultural thing. Don't think we don't get it. But anyway, the fact is,
Yeah.
I want to ask you your opinion honestly.
Okay.
Would you really care for a song like this?
That is what I was coming to. Yeah.
if a guy, say I,
Yeah.
tomorrow whatever happens, we know life is unpredictable. Suppose we break up, we split, we break up. Do you think you would have respect for me if I came knocking on your door and begging? Do you think you would actually have respect for me? Be honest.
No.
Don't care about the patron or the subscribers who like this music or like her.
It doesn't matter.
It's not about LEANN RIMES. Let me clear it out.
It's about the topic.
It's about the topic that is covered here. It's nothing to do with her even.
No.
Most probably
We like
she
the
hasn't
voice.
even written the song.
Yeah.
Knowing LEANN RIMES, she hasn't even written this song.
Okay.
The fact is, what have you to say about it?
For me,
If I was doing the same thing,
Yeah.
begging outside your door to be back in your life, what would be your reaction? What would be your honest reaction to me?
Yeah.
And what would you think about me in your mind, even if you didn't say it?
Oh, I would be happy to say it. If I ended it or something happened and it ended, I would be the first person to say it. This is what happened and you've come back again.
No, I'm saying, what would you think about me? Respect-wise, would it increase the respect for me or decrease it?
It wouldn't increase because in real life, let's get real. In real life, unless the problem that created the breakup, unless the problem that led to the point where you are, that is solved, that is taken care of, no matter how much we sing and no matter how much we beg and no matter how much we call, it's not gonna help, is it? And if the breakup happened at a point where you don't see a comeback, where you don't feel you are ever going to meet that person ever again, no matter how much begging and no matter how much of the emotion showing and outpouring happens, it won't change the fact that it's over. And you realize it and you move on with it.
And I've seen many people who've taken this suggestion of mine or advice of mine, many people who've paid and come in for counseling, not a pittance like what I get here on this platform for what I do, the contributions that I make or Kirti makes for this channel and for us. The fact is, when I do a counseling session for a client who's paying a lot of money, spending a lot of time with me, and discussing this, him or her, and they come with this problem, which they have.
Yeah.
As you know, obviously, they've come to you, they've come to me a lot more in the past. So they've come and they come with this problem. I tell them the same thing, and if they actually take it constructively and they actually, realize that, oh, I'm actually a beggar or I'm actually pleading when I should just move on. There's one thing that you're wanting to get back to the person. That is one thing. Okay, you want to get back to the person, that's alright. You have feelings still, you don't want it to just end, that's understood. Work it out with the help of a counselor, a learned, experienced counselor, therapist. Work it out. It's easily available at the click of a button from the comforts of your bedroom, bathroom, anywhere in your home or office or factory or go down or farm, wherever you come from. It's available today. So there's nothing that should stop you. Get help from a learned professional, how to tackle it if you want to get back, but don't beg. Don't beg. You do that in business, that is one thing. But you do it in other spheres of your life, that is quite another. And when I say I do that in business is one thing, again I'm talking about mainly one country.
Oh. Yeah. Blue.
I guess that's about it really. I'm done. And I don't really want you to, I want to say it, I don't want you to share anything more because I just asked you one question.
Right, and
it's
I'm
my
done with my
reaction.
question. I
must set the record straight. When it comes to music like this, it's always my reaction and Kirti is assisting me. Sometimes it's a pure reaction and most times it's a pure reaction and I'm assisting her. This is my reaction. Goodbye. Keep that in mind when you comment anything.